So I've been using my comma for a while now. I was going to show you my settings, but settings. Okay, you can see it a little bit. So let's go to toggles. So I got experimental mode, dynamic modes, disengage on acceleration. I want that relaxed. I don't want aggressive driving. I don't know how that got switched to aggressive driving. I got enable lane departure, always on driving monitoring, all this stuff on. Use metric because I use kilograms, kilometers. Models. I'm using the UVD-TRM model right now, which isn't okay. I got the live learning steering delay. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Enable this for the car to learn to adapt its steering response times. Disable to use fixed steering response times. Keep this on. Provides the stock Open Pilot experience. The current value is updated automatically when a vehicle is on road. Okay. I got customized MADs on too. Main cruise, uniformed engagement, steering mode on brake pedal. I don't know what that is. I can't switch that one on. That one's the custom. So when you hit this up button, it goes up by like 5 kilometers. But I just hold it down and it goes down by 10. I hold it up and it goes up by 10. So visuals. I want all the stuff. There's the on-system map. That's all updated. My vehicle has got the Ford Escape Hybrid. Fire hose mode. I'm not sure what that does. Allows you to maximize the training data uploads. Improves open pilot's driving. Okay, that's updated. Active. Okay. Developer. I don't know what SSH is for keys. Joystick debug mode. Longitude maneuver mode. Show advanced controls. Toggles visibility of advanced Sunny Pilot controls. This toggles the visibility of the controls and it does not toggle the actual. Joystick. Quick boot. I don't know what the longitude or SSH is. But that's my Sunny Pilot. I've been using it. It's been okay. One main issue that I have, it likes veering to the left. I don't know why, but it keeps like going to the left and it'll just hug the yellow line for some reason. I don't like that. I wish there was a way I can like send it to the right a little bit so it stays on the right hand side instead of the left hand side. But I turned off the auto lane thingy. I forget where that was in lane change. Auto lane change by blinker. I have that turned off mostly because when I was making turns, so that auto lane change is when you're driving right on a highway and you want to merge that way, you put your blinker on and then you tilt it a little bit, you go boop, and then the car will go vroom and go in the lane. And then continue, and then you put your blinker on and you go like this and it'll go back into the other lane. But the concern is when I put my blinker on, right, and I'm making like a right hand turn, I'll make the full right hand turn and I'll straighten back out and the car would just start like veering to the right. It will try to do like a lane change to the right or a lane change to the left, which is very annoying. And also I noticed when I'm making right-hand turns, right, making a right-hand turn, or if I'm like sitting here and I'm looking this way to make sure, like I'm sitting here and I'm looking to make sure there's like no vehicles coming to my right, and I'm gonna like leave a driveway. This thing right here will keep on going off and like distracted driver, distracted driver, distracted driver. I was like, I wish there was a way where I put my right blinker on, right? And then it realizes that I'm looking to the right to make sure there's no traffic coming to the right or to the left, and it won't do the distracted driver because I'm looking to see which way traffic's coming from. It does it down the road from me when there's like, you pull up and there's traffic coming that way and traffic coming that way, but there's a turn, so I have to like look and see, and it'll pop up as distracted driver and go bing 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 bing. It does it to me all the time. Oh my goodness. It gets annoying. I wish they fixed that. Fix the little veering thing to the left a little bit. They need to fix that. And what else was there? Oh, right here in my vehicle, it'll actually tell me like if I'm in an 80 zone or a 60 zone or something. 5% of the time when I'm driving and I put the cruise control on, and it'll pick up like this 60 speed, it'll go 60, and then when it hits an 80 zone, it'll go 80, and then it'll drop back down to like a 60 zone, it'll do 60. But that only happens like 5% of the time. Once I hit the brake button or the gas button to actually stop the cruise control thingy, so the speed's not locked in, it won't do it again, which is really, really weird. And I notice after like 6 to 10 hours of driving, I get this parsec error, PARDS error, and the whole thing would just shut down. And now I have to turn off the vehicle and turn it back on, because as soon as I hit this cruise control button, it pops up. It says one tire is like deflated, or alignment's wrong, or something else is wrong. Something's wrong with the vehicle, so I have to turn off the vehicle and then turn it back on, wait for the whole thing to boot back up, and then I can do my cruise control again. But it's pretty cool. I just hit this cruise control button, it comes on, it does my adaptive driving, which is this little circle steering with the lines, which is the adaptive driving. This lights up, and then it'll keep them within the lanes. So a lot of the times I'm just sitting here with my hands on my lap, watching for traffic, looking, my hands on my lap, and my feet like tucked in. But a lot of times when I'm driving, I got my foot on the gas and I'm controlling the gas by myself, because I like doing it that way, because I can control that in eco mode or in hybrid mode, because a lot of the times it doesn't try to stay in hybrid mode. It'll just go into the engine mode all the time. And I like it when it's driving in hybrid, because I save on gas. What was it? 5.3 liters per 100 kilometers on 400 kilometers. Like 212 of it was in hybrid. That's from me controlling the gas myself. But if I let it do its own thing, it'll drive on engine mode, which is really weird. So let's turn off my vehicle. I don't need my vehicle on anymore. So those are my concerns with it. Otherwise, it's really good. I really, really, really like my Open Pilot. The Sunny Pilot, the Comet 3X, I really like it, but it's got some work it needs to be done. But they're still updating. I think it's still only in beta, so I'm using like the staging one. Might switch to dev mode or just the regular one and see if there's much of a difference. Maybe dev mode will give me more options, or it'll send more information out. But I like it. It's good. But you have to make sure you got this symbol. This symbol, adaptive driving, is a key for Open Pilot. Because this one's just lane assist. And it does like I call it the pinball. Because if there's a lane here and cars driving, it'll hit the lane, then switch back and hit the lane, and switch back and hit the lane, and switch back and hit the lane. I call that pinballing. But if you have the adaptive driving, it tries to stay in the middle of the two lanes. But I noticed Open Pilot and Sunny Pilot, it likes to veer to the left and likes to hug the yellow line a lot. So I have to go boop, 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 and it'll go back to the right-hand side some, and it'll just veer to the left, and I have to go like this, because I'm scared it's going to hit. I'm scared it's going to hit oncoming traffic. That's what I worry about, because a lot of other people hug the yellow line, and if we're both hugging the yellow line and one person's coming this way and I'm going that way, it might hit somebody. So that wouldn't be good. So, also, I forgot, it does not like cyclists. It will try to run over people on, not motorcycles, but regular pedal cycles. It'll try to run them over every single time. I don't know why. It loves running over people on pedal bikes. I have to avoid. I don't run them over. I try to avoid the people on the pedal bikes, but this really loves running them over, wanting to run them over. I wish it would pick up like pedestrians. I also got rid of my collision alert. So if I'm about to hit a vehicle in front of me, it disabled that. But I don't understand why. It's got a camera in front of it, so it should pick up that I'm about to hit a vehicle and keep my collision alert and keep that on the go and like hit the brakes. It does, like when I put it in cruise control, it'll keep the distance between the cars. It'll, like, if a car stopped in front of me, it will stop. But if I don't have it in the cruise control mode and I'm controlling the speed by myself, it won't pick that up. It won't realize it'll be like, boop, 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 you're about to hit a car. Boop, 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 boop. It don't do that. Well, it hasn't done it yet. And I almost hit some things. But those are my concerns about it. But the things I like about it. And I'm going to keep using it because I really like it. Every car should have this system. It's got little tweaks to fix, but every car should have this system.